Available now. Link below.
In a brazen sneak attack, New York Attorney General Letitia James has set her sights on former President Donald Trump once again. This time, she's targeting the insurance company that underwrote Trump's staggering $175 million bond, a move that reeks of desperation and political vendetta. As we dive deeper into the shocking development, we'll expose the underhanded tactics employed by James in her relentless pursuit of Trump and reveal the unwavering support he continues to receive from his allies. In the special report, we'll take you behind the scenes of this high-stakes legal battle, uncovering the true motivations behind James' actions and the far-reaching implications for our legal system. So don't miss our final thought, where we will explain why the story should alarm every American who values fairness and justice. So stay tuned, because you don't want to miss a single moment of this eye-opening expose. Now, just like how Letitia James is launching a sneak attack on President Trump's financial resilience, many Americans are facing their own battles with excess belly fat, but now there is a revolutionary new supplement designed to target this dangerous fat, which has been linked to numerous health issues. This carefully crafted formula, it has products and it contains science-backed ingredients that work together to reduce fat storage, accelerate fat breakdown, support weight management, reduce cravings, and boost metabolism. And for a limited time, you can get 51% off this powerful ally in your fight against belly fat. But don't wait, because supplies are limited. Take control of your health and trim down with ease by visiting trimwithgary.com. That's trimwithgary.com for an exclusive deal on this game-changing supplement. Now, in the latest chapter of the ongoing legal saga between former President Donald Trump and New York Attorney General Letitia James, a new twist has emerged that raises serious questions about the motives and tactics employed by James. On Monday, Trump posted a substantial $175 million bond, a critical step in his appeal process against a civil fraud judgment. This move not only showcases Trump's financial resilience, but also highlights his determination to fight against what many see as a politically motivated witch hunt. However, rather than accepting the bond and allowing the legal process to unfold, Letitia James has now set her sights on the insurance company that underwrote Trump's bond. In a shocking display of overreach, James has requested the court to ensure that the bond is financially sound, citing New York law. This move has drawn sharp criticism from those who view it as a continuation of James' relentless pursuit of Trump, driven more by political vendetta than genuine concern for justice. Here's the news as it broke.
New York Attorney General Letitia James is now responding to former President Trump's $175 million bond payment. CB Cotton has more from our New York City newsroom on that for us. So, CB, what is the Attorney General asking regarding the former president's bond underwriter?
Well, Sandra, former President Donald Trump staved off the risk of seized assets and drained bank accounts while he appeals the civil fraud judgment against him. He posted the $175 million bond on Monday, again, in order to appeal that civil fraud judgment. But we are told a key component was missing because the company who issued the bond is not licensed to do so in New York. Now, New York Attorney General Letitia James, citing New York law, has filed a notice with the court requesting the insurance company, Knight's Specialty Insurance, provide proof that the bond is financially sound. The company's chairman, Hanky, reportedly a billionaire, told Fox Business earlier this week he supported the former president and even donated to his campaign. But he said the decision to underwrite the bond for Trump was ultimately about growing his company.
We wanted an opportunity to expand our business, and we feel that cause just justifies it. We saw he was having trouble getting the bond, so we reached out and said we were happy to participate, and they quickly came back, and we put a deal together in a few days. It's a big bond for us to underwrite, but Donald Trump came up with all cash, so at the end, it was an easy decision and with almost no risk.
Okay, so Sandra, according to the court filing, Trump's team has 10 days to respond. An appeals court, as we all know, did reduce the bond he'd have to post in the civil fraud judgment from the $454 million. Trump's attorneys have argued that amount, posting that amount, was a, quote, practical impossibility. Sandra, we've also reached out to the insurance company for their response to this development.
Hanky, the chairman of Knight's Specialty Insurance and a vocal supporter of Trump, he came forward to defend his decision to underwrite the bond. He'd previously donated to Trump's campaign, and he asserts that the bond deal was a purely business move aimed at expanding his company. The fact that the agreement was reached swiftly suggests that the transaction was financially sound and mutually beneficial. Hanky's support for Trump, both through campaign contributions and this significant financial backing, underscores his belief in the former president's integrity and the perceived overreach by James's office. Critics argue that James' fixation on Trump and his business dealings reflects a gross misallocation of legal resources. They contend that the time and effort spent pursuing these cases could be better utilized to address the numerous pressing issues facing the people of New York. This criticism is further bolstered by the fact that Trump's legal team and supporters have long maintained that the original $454 million bond, which was later reduced by an appeals court, was a practical impossibility. The reduction of the bond amount is seen by many as a partial vindication for Trump and raises questions about the initial motivations behind setting such an exorbitant figure. Now, Trump supporters view his ability to secure this $175 million bond as a testament to his unwavering determination to fight against what they perceive as unjust legal persecution. The fact that he was able to mobilize resources and garner support from influential figures like Don Hanky is seen as proof of his resilience and the loyalty that he inspires. This legal battle is being framed as a classic David versus Goliath scenario, with Trump standing up against a legal system that his supporters believe is rigged against him. On the other hand, Letitia James' actions are being met with growing skepticism and criticism from those who see her as engaging in a politically motivated crusade against the former president. Her legal maneuvers are viewed not as a pursuit of justice, but rather as a means to undermine Trump's legacy and hinder his future political aspirations. The swift agreement on the bond deal is cited as evidence that James' concerns may be more about political theater than genuine financial oversight. As the legal drama continues to unfold, it's become increasingly clear that the battle over Trump's $175 million bond is a microcosm of the larger political and legal challenges that he faces. His ability to navigate these obstacles, bolstered by the support of loyal allies like Don Hanky, reinforces his image as a fighter who can withstand immense pressure. Simultaneously, the growing criticism of Letitia James and her apparent political motivation serves as a warning about the dangers of allowing political biases to infect the legal process. Ultimately, this latest development in the Trump-James legal saga is a reminder of the deep divisions that continue to plague our nation. The complex interplay of law, politics, and business interests has created a climate in which legal battles are often viewed through the lens of partisan allegiances rather than impartial justice. As the public watches this drama unfold, it's crucial that we remain vigilant in our efforts to ensure that our legal system operates fairly and without undue political influence. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. It's time for my final thought. The relentless pursuit of former President Donald Trump by New York Attorney General Letitia James should alarm every American who values the integrity of our legal system. James' latest sneak attack on the insurance company that underwrote Trump's $175 million bond is a clear indication their motivations are driven more by political vendetta than a genuine desire for justice. It's a troubling abuse of power when our legal institutions are weaponized to target political opponents. This is not what our republic stands for. As citizens, we must demand that our elected officials and those in positions of authority like Letitia James act with impartiality and respect for due process. The targeting of President Trump and his allies like Don Hanky now sets a dangerous precedent that threatens the very foundation of our republic. We must stand united against such blatant political persecution masquerading as legal action. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.